And this is Ken Kreitzer in Washington, D.C. for CBSI and PACE, a professional association for customer engagement. And I have a chance to chat with one of the sponsors, very active PACE member, AndyStickel from Neustar. And Andy, this has been a tremendous meeting. Three major regulators addressed the meeting, lots of good practitioners, and offer people advising practitioners on how to keep programs compliant. What were some of the highlights for you?
Oh, well, I think that, first of all, introducing the Attorney General from Idaho, Lawrence Wasden, was a big highlight for me personally, and I think that he offered a lot of good insight to how Attorney Generals look at this industry and ideas for compliance. Okay.
And he had a lot of thoughts about the importance of communication with regulators, building a relationship, having regulators understand your business as a way to then settle issues that may come up down the road. He really emphasized that point.
Yes, he did. And I mean, he really emphasized the point of getting ahead of those communications, that he had an open door policy and that he looked for folks to come proactively and talk to him and not wait for litigation.
And of course, self-regulation was one of his key recommendations. Tell us a little bit more about that. That's such an important aspect for anyone in any organization in the call center field, or certainly anyone using call centers, banking, telecommunications.
Certainly, I think that the self-regulation function of PACE makes it a unique association, and the memberships get a lot of value from that. And I think we heard from all three of the regulators today about that it does make a difference to be part of the SRO. It helps you document your policies and procedures and give you a little bit of help if something does arise that's problematic.
And there was one attorney today who kind of impressed me in that he said to treat those you call as human beings and not as telephone numbers. And that really hit home to me, just the benefits of being courteous to those you speak to on the telephone.
Certainly, he proposed the golden rule, which we all know, which is do what you would want to have done to you, be nice, and that a lot of times if you just say you're sorry, that will go a long way.
Absolutely. Now, AndyStickel, tell us a little bit about your company.
Well, Neustar is probably best known for being the number portability administrator, and we have a centralized database of all telephone numbers. We serve this industry by having a list of telephone numbers that are moved from landline to mobile so that you can comply with TCPA. We're also really a data analytics company, and we have lots of services where we can identify, verify, and segment customers, get to know, have your data combined with our data, and be able to do targeted marketing campaigns and personalized messaging.
Okay, and you're a very active sponsor and participant with PACE. What have been some of the benefits for you of being part of the Professional Association for Customer Engagement?
Well, it certainly gives us a close coordination with the membership and understand their problems firsthand so that we can then have our services be tailored to meet their needs. So for me, this is an information gathering process to be able to better serve this market.
Okay, AndyStickel from Neustar. Thank you for your support of PACE, and great to see you here in our nation's capital.
Thank you.